Good morning, everyone. Steve Georgie here from Allendale's trading floor. It is July 28th, coming up here to the end of the month. Last week, but we've got the markets recovering right now from some of these lower prices. Corn's up 3, beans up 14 and a quarter. Wheat, though, giving back about 3 cents at this point. Certainly focuses on the moisture, or should be the lack of moisture in the next 15 days for the western Corn Belt. Very little to no rain still for those areas. We did have some rains move through more the northern parts, northern and central parts here over the weekend. But some of the totals, though, a little disappointing. Markets reacting to that. But really, it's the next 15 days. What are we looking at as far as rain and areas in Nebraska and even down into Missouri? Going to look at very little rain. And are we going to put ourselves to a time frame where we know as we go into August, beans need moisture? Well, are we going to get it? Right now, the start of it doesn't look like we're going to get a lot for that region, but we have to remember the rest of the Corn Belt's still going to look at getting some rain. It's still looking very good. So when they start talking that portion of the Corn Belt, you've got to take that with a grain of salt, that it is a third of the third. So anyway, continue watching these weather models. That's what the trade's going to do. It's not that guys are getting long beans here, but what you're seeing is guys are getting out of short positions. So it's enough to scare some of the short positions out. And that's fine right now until we see that rain come. So as producers, maybe we can get a little bit of a bounce here going through this week, short covering. But also look for sales. 8 a.m. sales. So right around 8 o'clock, USDA releases any new export sales. We had very good exports last week. Can we do it again? Are we finding demand at these levels? These are all things we've got to ask ourselves. But yes, the 8 o'clock sales, keep an eye on that, see if we get any more. Good excellent ratings will be out later on this afternoon. Probably going to see conditions maybe even steady. I don't see them moving them too much right now, but if we start to see some declines as far as the good to excellent ratings, one thing that guys are going to start to question is yield. What kind of average yield are we going to get? Up until this point, it's been just pick a number higher because that's where we're going, ideal weather. Well, now we're starting to not see that. So it's not as good as what guys have first had thought. So are we going to start to see good to excellent ratings show that? So watch that. That will be released this afternoon. As far as livestock, cattle, very strong close there Friday. Box beef, strong again. Choice up 182. Select up 149. Packer break evens now 162.5. Very strong yet again. It looks like we probably will see that strength again this week too. As far as cash sales or cash cattle trade, very strong and probably going to maybe look at steady even better this week if we continue to see wholesale prices remain firm as well. As far as the hogs, cutout values actually up a little now, up 48, but still we're still fighting this technical picture. We broke down below support levels, and now we're starting to see some of the guys in the funds that have been long in this market getting out. So we are seeing some of that liquidation. We'll see how we start here today, but wouldn't be surprised maybe to see that start off a little steady, maybe even a little easier yet. Now, outside markets very quiet. Stock markets up 3 points. Gold up $1. Silver right now is up about 8 cents. You got the dollar down about 3. So feel free to give us a call if you guys have any questions today. 800-262-7538, or check us out right on the web at allendale-inc.com. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you again tomorrow morning.